Welcome back, everyone, to Pillah Sports. My name is Manny, and I am the host of the show today. Today, we are going to be talking about keep, buy, or sell. This is basically a must keep, must buy, and must sell for INEOS moving in the summer. I know this is kind of a crucial moment for Manchester United, but I feel like this is a great time for us as we prepare to face Liverpool, that we talk about the players that I feel we need to keep, the players that I feel we need to buy, and the players that I feel unfortunately we need to get rid of. We need to sell, we need to put on the market, and we need to say goodbye. Sayonara, see you next time, see you whenever you are playing against Manchester United. But I am going to be going into it today. Now, the key thing about this is my opinion, and I would love to hear from you guys what you guys think about it. Of course, it's all going to be subjective. Everyone has their own opinions, and so I would love to hear it down in the comments. Okay, now we are going to be starting with the keep column. With the keep column, I am starting with Andre Onana. Well, this might be a controversial statement. This might be a controversial take. However, I don't think it is that controversial of a take. Last year, Andre Onana was the best goalkeeper in the world in Europe based on what he did for Inter Milan, taking them to the Champions League final. Of course, losing the Champions League final to Man City. But I feel he is a great goalkeeper. The ability to use his feet could create a lot more opportunities for Manchester United based on our transition attack and transition in possessions, and playing kind of a really tough pressing team. One goalkeeper that is already doing it for their side is David Raya. This is a goalkeeper that has created over, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 6 big chances for Arsenal because of his ability to kick the ball directly to his players, directly to Saka, directly to Martinelli, directly to Odegaard, and start a great transition. I believe Andre Onana is the man for Manchester United. And of course, in the previous games so far this month and last, he has actually showed out and showed why Erik ten Hag bought him from Inter Milan, because he's a really good goalkeeper, someone that has confidence oozing from every pores of his body, and I'm excited to have him stay at Manchester United. So, going into the next player, I am going to be saying Lisandro the Butcher Martinez. This is a player that is a no-brainer. He is a must-keep for INEOS in the summer. This is a leader. This is a World Cup winner. This is the soul of the team. Lisandro Martinez has shown us that whenever he's in that team, he pushes every single person. He can arguably be said to be the captain of Manchester United without the armband. Lisandro the Butcher Martinez has shown us that when he plays the full game, or when he plays a full season, we are able to get to 2 finals, win 1 cup, and of course lose the second to Manchester City. But he has shown us, and if not, he is one person that I can truly say with my full chest that he has world-class abilities right now in that Manchester United squad. And so, with that in mind, I am absolutely keeping Lisandro Martinez. In fact, just to give you guys a glimpse, Lisandro Martinez, starting the season, was injured. Of course, there was a setback with his metatarsal injury on his foot, and then he was out. And of course, we struggled in that time. He comes back in January, and we go on a run, and on an unbeaten run, may I add. And of course, when he leaves with the knee injury, we continue to struggle. So he basically shows us that he is the heart and soul of Manchester United and that locker room right now. So he's a must keep for me, absolutely. The third must keep is going to be Rasmus Højlund. Of course, we know this is a 21-year-old Danish striker that has every ability. He has the pace, he has the strength, he is a tall player, he has the ability on his left and right foot, He can roll players. He has the runs. He has every single thing a striker needs. And he's absolutely showing us that he can absolutely take every chance that we give him. Now, bear in mind, Rasmus Højlund's season did not start well. I think he went a lot of games without a goal in the Premier League. But we all said it. We all said he just needs to get the right ball to him. He made the runs. He ran for the team. He made the right pressing schemes. He did everything. He just did not find the back of the net in the start of the season. But then once he got his first goal against Aston Villa with the perfect comeback, you could see his confidence rising. You could see this player is a player for Manchester United. You could see this player is going to be the most in terms of improved when we get the side clicking on all cylinders. You could see that Rasmus Højlund has the ability and has the cojones to be the star man of Manchester United. So going into the fourth player that is a must keep for me is El Capitan, Bruno Fernandes. I know this could be controversial right now because of his lack of big games appearance, his ability to lose the ball too quickly. But Bruno Fernandes is a superstar in my opinion. Bruno Fernandes is an assist machine. Bruno Fernandes is a chance creation machine. Bruno Fernandes is our captain. Bruno Fernandes loves Manchester United, and you can see it every single day he steps on the pitch. Bruno Fernandes can create a standard for Manchester United that would propel us into winning trophies. And I truly believe that. He creates the most assists ever since we bought him, ever, basically from the whole team. He has basically had really good scoring seasons since we bought him from Sporting Lisbon. And I don't see why not we shouldn't keep Bruno Fernandes. He is a must keep for me. Of course, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. This might be controversial, but for me, he stays. And then I go Kobe Mainoo. Kobe Mainoo for my last must keep. Kobe Mainoo is a starlet. Kobe Mainoo has composure. Kobe Mainoo has skill, has guile, has strength, has pace. Kobe Mainoo is a midfield general. If I was using basketball to explain the likes of Kobe Mainoo, I would say Chris Paul. Because Chris Paul understands every single aspect of being the general, slowing down the pace of a game, creating chances for other players to score. That is Kobe Mainoo in the midfield of Manchester United. I can't wait for him to have the license to go around the pitch, for him to have the license to free roam, because Kobe Mainoo has the ability to do a lot of things. And just being a defensive midfielder, I don't think is the right position for him. I believe he's a box to box, but my final statement for Kobe Mainoo is he is the future and he is the present. That is Kobe Mainoo. And that will be my keep sale. Those are the must keeps. I know everyone is saying, what about Marcus Rashford? What about different players? But for right now, what about Garnacho? But right now, in my opinion, these are the must keeps. I feel like these are the people that we need to build our team around. Of course, Garnacho is one of the players that we have to keep. But when you talk about building a team around players, these are the people that I believe we need to build Manchester United for the nearest future around. Now we are talking about the sell column. These are the players that I believe is a must sell for Manchester United this summer. We are going to start with Jadon Sancho. This is sad for me to say because when we were looking at Jadon Sancho, I thought this guy was going to be the best thing since sliced bread. The best thing since putting a hole in the middle of a donut. The best thing since putting sugar and sprinkles on top of a donut. It's unfortunate that we didn't see it that way. It's truly unfortunate. I think at this point now everybody can agree that Jadon Sancho is basically the reason why Jadon Sancho's career has stalled. I did not say gone down the drain, I said stalled. Because of course he has done pretty well for Dortmund so far. He went back to Dortmund, a place that he called home for I think 3, 4 years, and he played really well the first game. Of course, really did bad the second, third, and fourth, but then has done well in Champions League, getting them to the quarterfinals against PSV. So I am happy for Jadon Sancho, and I hope he can stay at Dortmund and find his form, refine the love of the game, because it was truly sad to see Jadon Sancho shoot himself in the foot, find ways to just derail his character or derail his football career. Now I understand mental health, and I know Eric Ten Hag helped as much as he could, but Jadon Sancho is a must sell for me this summer. And then we go to Harry Maguire. Harry Classe Maguire. This is a player that has shown me a lot of grit this season. This is a player that was touted to leave to West Ham last summer. He found himself being the fourth centre back behind Varane, behind Martinez, behind Lindelof, and sometimes even behind the Luke Shaw. That is a left back. Now he has come back this season and fought for every single thing, and he is now the third choice centre back for Manchester United. However, I believe that Harry Maguire has shown us that he can play for one of the big sides in the Premier League. However, the way Manchester United wants to play, he lacks pace. He lacks the ability to control the back four, and he doesn't score as much as he needs to when it comes to heading goals because of his lack of directions in the box. These are the few things, and of course his stock is as high as it's ever going to be right now, so I feel that we need to cash in as soon as possible. The third person is going to be Scott McTominay. This is sad. He has done very well for Manchester United this season, basically being he single-handedly giving Manchester United, if I am not mistaken, 7 points by coming on and scoring the winner for Manchester United. This is good. With that saying, this is the highest his stock is going to be. So we need to cash in on that ability, cash in on that stock, so we can get 100% return for Scott McTominay, being that he is an academy player and we did not pay anything to get him. This is a way we can absolutely recoup a lot of money. West Ham, I'm talking to you, come get your man. The question is, where does he play? It's not a midfielder in my opinion, because he doesn't know how to control the pace of the game. He can't pass past 5 yards. Is he a striker? Really not. He can't play with the ball. He can't play with the post behind his back. He needs to be running into or running towards the goal to be effective. Now, I'm not going to be mad if we keep him because as a squad player, because bringing him as an option. But the truth about it is, do I want to make that the go-to for Manchester United? We need to be playing a lot better, so we do not need Scott McTominay, the likes of Scott McTominay, to come back to save us. The fourth player I'm going to be saying we need to sell is Casemiro. It is sad to say, but because last season he was everything to us. He did everything right. He won us the Carabao Cup. He took us with his performances to the FA Cup. He got us third place in the Premier League. He did really well for Manchester United. But I feel this is the time to cash in, because Saudi Arabia is already coming for his services, and he has already shown us that he has lost a lot of pace. He cannot dominate in the midfield by himself. And with that, I feel we need to cash in. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I know you guys might be talking about, okay, what about Anthony and what about Varane? I feel these players, I think Varane can still give us one more season, and mentor whoever we buy in the summer in the centre back position. I feel like he can still give us one more season before we sell him. So that's why he's not on my must sell this season. And for Anthony, I still believe in the talent that I saw in Ajax, and I understand that the price tag is crazy. But with that saying, this is the lowest his stock is ever going to be. And I feel he needs to settle. I feel the things that happened outside the game in terms of in Brazil came to haunt him this season. So I believe he has the talent to give us something in Manchester United. So I'm keeping Anthony for right now. Now to the buy column. This is my favorite part. This is where I get excited because I want to give you guys the little nuggets that I found, the little things that I found, the players that I've been watching so far to kind of bring to you guys. I'm going to be giving you guys more of an in-depth analysis of these players in another video. But for right now, my buy column starts with João Neves. João Neves. This is a youngster. This is I think 20-year-old that has shown us in Benfica that he is a midfield general. He can give you the defensive midfield. He can lock it down. His ability to go sideways to sideways. His ability to cover the defense. It's amazing. It's astonishing. I would absolutely I would back up the Brinks truck to Benfica, because Benfica is not going to let him go for anything less than what they want. I will back up the Brinks truck. And if you know what the Brinks truck is the bulletproof truck that brings up the money. I will back up the Brinks truck. Beep, beep, beep. For this player. This is a young talent. This is a Casemiro replacement. And more importantly, this is a person that I believe he and Kobe Mainoo will be mint together. Will be perfect. Kobe Mainoo being the box-to-box and João Neves being the sitting midfielder. Number 2, Miguel Gutierrez of Girona. My word. One of the reasons why Girona is doing the madness that they're doing in La Liga right now, being second place, after just coming up from the tier under the La Liga B or whatever, is because of this player. His ability to bomb down the left flank, his ability to have technical skills, his crosses, his defensive prowess, his work rate. And then he's also 22 years of age. So he is a player for the present and for the future. Now it's going to be tough to get him because he's under the umbrella of Manchester City. But we need to try. This is a player that we need to absolutely get. This is a player that could learn from Luke Shaw a lot more. This is a player that could take over Luke Shaw's position. And of course, battle with Malacia. But we haven't seen Malacia anywhere this season. So we move. The third player that is a must-buy for me. Well, I'm not going to say a must-buy. I'm going to give us two options in that right-hand side. Is Michael Olise. Michael Olise of Crystal Palace. My God, is he good. Now, everybody can say that he has had a sore time with injuries this season, playing only 11 games in the Premier League. Injuries has stricken his season. But this is a player that within that 11 games had 9 goal contributions with 6 goals and 3 assists. My word, is he a superstar in the making? My word, is he someone that we absolutely need to start for Manchester United? And of course, the rumor is he has chosen Manchester United already because he was a Manchester United fan growing up. So it should not be hard to get him. Now, the last person, this is a bonus for me. This is a bonus because I watched this guy this season and I'm like, my word, is he a good player? Jonah Bakayoko of PSV. That is my fourth. We need to build this squad. We need to make sure that whoever we are bringing from the bench is not going to drop in quality. And Jonah Bakayoko is someone that we absolutely need to look into. This is a 20-year-old boy that plays on the right-hand side for PSV, but is predominantly left-footed. He has the ability to cross, he has the ability to dribble, he has the ability to create assist for himself. Now, this season, he has only 1 goal and 1 assist, which doesn't really tell you how good he is. But if you watch Jonah Bakayoko himself, if you watch him, the eye test would give you everything. Now, I think for PSV, he has played 76 games, scoring 15 goals and 18 assists. This is a star in the making. This is someone that we can build our squad with. And I believe these are the players that Manchester United need to get in the season, in this summer season, to kickstart the INEOS era. Let me know what you guys think about this. I am excited to see what you guys say. I am excited about this list. If we can get these 4 players, let's go. Of course, I did not talk about bringing in a centre back because I feel Varane being one person that we need to keep is giving us a little bit of a buffer. But it's still a team. It's still a position that we need to get someone in. I'm going to be doing more of an in-depth analysis on these 4 players. So make sure you guys watch out for that. My name is Manny, and it has been real. That's how Manny sees it. Peace.